Welcome back, everybody. So today, my 3D printer got clogged. And the filament wouldn't come out, and so I figured out how to do it. And I guess I'm making this video for any of you out there who is having the same problem or are probably going to have this problem, because it actually happens pretty often with some high temperature filaments. So let's get started. So why does it get stuck? So first, why does it get stuck? The reason why it gets stuck is that the nozzle right here, there's a part inside that cools the filament down before entering the heated part where it melts apart and puts on the table. That part makes sure it's cool and doesn't expand. But if the fan isn't working well enough and it isn't cooling it down well enough, it will expand and get stuck in there. So that's the problem. That's usually the problem. Or the second kind of problem, which is definitely less likely, is your extruder right here. Not your extruder. Well, it doesn't have enough torque, so it doesn't have enough strength to turn it, or it's just too smooth, and yeah. But usually the problem is here at the nozzle. So let's get this fixed. So first, what you want to do is go prepare. Go to preheat PLA or ABS, and not the bed. The bed doesn't really matter. So you want to wait for that to heat up. I'm going to turn to about 200. And let's just wait. Let's also move the Z-axis down a bit. Just to show you guys my extruder is not working, I'm gonna, have it move a bit. I'm gonna get my extruder to move a bit and see what happens. All right. So I'm gonna do this. It should start working after this part. The bed's done. It's almost done. It should theoretically start turning. Well, apparently it doesn't want to work. Wait. I heard something. Right here. You can see it's turning. Right now. It should be turning the filament in a second. It's currently moving it out, but once it starts going in, you'll see the problem that it doesn't work. It's very clogged, and the filament just doesn't come out. So after it completely is done with that, it'll start coming out. See if our nozzle is heated up. Our nozzle is heated up and ready to be unclogged. So I'm just gonna let that go. And yeah. So your 3D printer should come with one, or you can just use a needle, which also works fine, which is this thing. It's especially made for unclogging. What you want to do is heat it up, and you just put that in. That's literally about it, and just keep on repeating the process. Put it in, pull it out. You don't have to pull any of the material out. You just want to break it enough that next time it'll flow through better. Okay, so all we want to do after the nozzle is heated up is take this and poke it in the hole. You want to be very careful not to break it. If you break this inside the nozzle, then you have to buy a whole new nozzle. So you just want to get in there. Okay, you have to be careful not to hurt yourself and not to break anything. Okay, so that's in there. I'm just gonna lower the Z-axis a bit more real quick. Okay, that's good. Let's come back here and keep on doing that. Yo. Just like that. After we do that, I want to try if this can work now. Now I can just select a random print and it should start extruding. So I'm gonna give it a minute to heat up real quick. Just while we're waiting, I'm gonna make sure this is clean. Turning the print table can be actually very annoying. You want to take it off when it's still hot, but if it's cold, it's kind of hard to take off. Well, if it's just one small layer, it shouldn't really affect your next print, so yeah, but you don't want to have these. Okay, it's starting to get hot, so I'm going to take my hand off. It should be working now. Alright. Let's see if it works. If it works, then it's plugged in. Just give it a second. Alright, that means something's stuck. If you can hear that clicking sound, you know something is stuck. So let's come over here. See what's stuck. Alright, that right there is stuck, so I'll just fix this real quick. That means there's a problem. So alright, let's just pull this out because it's obviously broken. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this top off. It's kind of worn out, so you don't like that. And you just want to cut it off. And this is rather annoying. Now, that shouldn't fit. Squeeze it together. I need like tweezers or something. Dull part of the blade. Okay, this is not working right now. Put this back in. Okay. And also there's a hole. You want to make sure your filament fits through. Okay, it's through the hole. After that, you want to make sure everything is plugged in right. So, and this hole does not want to work. Okay, there you go. That should work. Now it should start feeding the filament in. We just have to wait for it to fill all the way up. Then we will be good. Okay, now, since that didn't work, we are going to be taking the nozzle part right here. We're going to be taking off and analyzing what's inside, and I'm going to explain the use of each part. So let's get started. So, let's take tools that comes with the 3D printer to take it off. It should fit perfectly, but you want to find the right size. There should be multiple sizes of screws. And rip. Well, there are extra screws, so we will be fine. So be careful not to drop your screws. Like me. Actually, it's screwed too, but you should be able to just take it off like this now. That's the cover part. Then you want to take the different size, the smaller size. Then, nope, that's way too small. So let me just explain how all this works. So this tube feeds in all the filament from here, the extruder. The extruder gives the power that the filament needs to be pushed into the nozzle. And once you get to the nozzle, this part, the heat sink, it makes sure everything is cooled down. All the filament is cooled down inside this part, so it doesn't expand and get stuck. And then it goes into here. Now this is where all the magic happens. It goes super hot and then melts, and then the filament comes through here and onto the board. So that's basically how the main parts of the nozzle work. Of course, we have the X and Y axis. This is X-axis, just one band, so it could be better. But the Y-axis, it has two different motors, so that makes it really stable. And Z-axis has this main thing and two different ones to stabilize it. So those are all very stable. And that's about all the main things on a 3D printer you would need to know about. Right, and okay, last thing. Right here, there's a switch that you can click. Down here, there's 3 different ones. So every time at the start the print, these will go there, hit that switch. Hit that switch, they'll know they're at the starting position and get ready to print. So that's how they know like where they're starting from. If you turn it off in like the middle, like wherever they are, they'll find it back to the beginning. So yeah, that's about all the things you need to know for the 3D printer for now. There will be more tips and tricks for 3D printers next time. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. And bye.